Morning students. Yesterday we have started a new concept under the main heading of applications of valence bond theory. Okay, as I said, expecting the postulates or assumptions on Vesper theory is almost compulsory, but according to me, they do not ask any assumptions or postulates of VBT because based on that VBT we are going to discuss the different application part by under hybridization. Hybridization is a process of mixing up of two or more half-filled atomic orbitals to form new orbital of equal energy is called as a hybrid orbital, and the phenomenon is called as hybridization. We studied the definition and briefly try to recall what we studied in yesterday's class. First type of hybridization is the sp3 hybridization. We studied by taking an example of formation of methane molecule. ಮೀಥೇನ್ ಅನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು sp3 ಹೈಬ್ರಿಡೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಬೇಗ ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಹೌ ದ ಮೀಥೇನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್, you should indicate the electronic configuration of carbon in ground state and also in excited state. Ground state ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1s2 2s2 2px1 2py1 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ಅದು ಟೆಟ್ರಾವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿಯನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತು ಟೆಟ್ರಾವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಯಿತು, ನಾನು ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್. ದ ಟೆಟ್ರಾವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಪ್ರಮೋಟಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಫ್ರಾಮ್ 2s orbital into empty 2pz orbital. The tetravalency of carbon is satisfied. During the formation of a methane molecule, one s orbital and 3 p orbitals. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ಬರೆಯಬಾರದು. You should write spelling. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 indicates principal quantum number. If you written 3 here, it indicates principal quantum number. Instead of that, you must indicate the spelling for the number. ಒಂದು s orbital, 3 p orbitals ಗಳು ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು sp3 ಹೈಬ್ರಿಡ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 1/4 ಆಫ್ s ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಮತ್ತು 3/4 ಆಫ್ p ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ಗಳು ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಹತ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದಿ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಟೆಟ್ರಾಹೆಡ್ರಲ್ ಅನ್ಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಟೆಟ್ರಾಹೆಡ್ರಾನ್ ಜಿಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿ with the bond angle 109 degree 28 minutes. Okay, after this much information you should draw the diagram. This is for s orbital because hydrogen atom, s orbital because it is spherical inside. This is for carbon, it is a dumbbell inside, px, py and pz. Some of p orbitals have hidden, then mainly you will get tetrahedral arrangement because some of them will be hidden inside. 1 2 3 4 5 6. These 4 p orbitals overlaps with 4 hydrogen atoms. Therefore you will get a methane molecule like this. It is a tetrahedral arrangement of a methane molecule having 4 hydrogen atoms around the carbon. Therefore the bond angle is 109 degree 28 minutes. Istu information annu namagu kodಬೇಕು. Comparatively easy also. Okay, nodi, we are repeating 3-4 times. Therefore it should not feel difficult to understand. It should not feel difficult to explain by your own. If you know the sp3 hybridization, then you can go for sp2 hybridization by taking an example of ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಥೀನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಆರ್ ಇಥಲೀನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್. ಎರಡು ಹೆಸರು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿ. ಇಥಲೀನ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ನೇಮ್, ಈಥೀನ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನೇಮ್. ಹಾಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಗರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್, ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋದು. The tetravalency of a carbon is satisfied by promoting one electron from 2s orbital into 2pz orbital ಅಂತ ಹೇಳನೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. During the formation of a ethene molecule, one s orbital and two p orbitals involved in hybridization to form sp2 hybrid orbitals, in which 1/3 of s character and 2/3 of p character will be present. When this type of a two carbon atoms overlaps with one another, between carbon and carbon there is a pp sigma bond. The px py orbitals of both carbon overlaps with the hydrogen atom, leads to 4 sp sigma bond, but unhybridized pz orbitals of two carbon overlaps in the sideways manner, giving rise to 1 pi bond. ಆ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕವರ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. sp2 ಹೈಬ್ರಿಡೈಸೇಷನ್ ನಡಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಈಥೀನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು s ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್, ಎರಡು p ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಓವರ್ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆಗಿ sp2 ಹೈಬ್ರಿಡ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 1/3 ಆಫ್ s ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್, 2/3 ಆಫ್ p ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದ್ದು, ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿರುವ ಎರಡು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಎರಡರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ pp ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. px py of both carbon overlaps with the 4 hydrogen atoms. You are getting 4 sp sigma bonds, but pz orbitals of two carbon have no atoms to overlap, therefore they overlaps in the sideways manner, hence it leads to pi bond. Is to inform pi bond. Then you should indicate trigonals. It attains trigonal shape. It attains trigonal shape geometry with a bond angle 121 degree. ಇಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಡೈಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. px py of both carbon will have two hydrogen atoms, one will be hidden. This type of two carbon overlaps, you are getting a CH2 molecule. You are getting CH2 molecule. Between carbon and carbon there is a pp sigma bond. px py of both carbon overlaps with the hydrogen atoms, but pz orbital overlaps in the sideways manner, therefore you get CH2 double bond CH2. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಟೈಪ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವು ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಬರೀರಿ ಅಥವಾ ಡೈಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹಾಕಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಹೇಳಿಬಿಡಿ. ಇನ್ ಈಥಿಲೀನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ 4 sp sigma bonds. ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ 1 2 3 4 sp sigma bond. Between carbon and carbon there is one pp sigma bond, and there is a 1 pi bond ಅನ್ನೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಜಿಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಶೇಪ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿ. Okay, this is the thing which we studied in the yesterday's class. Let us continue the same information. Let us continue the same information. You can have a little modification in the sp3 hybridization. Sp3 hybridization 109 degree 5 units. 109 degree, not 128 units. It was there in the old syllabus. It is 109 degree 5 units is the bond angle created in the sp3 hybridization. One more example can be studied under sp2 hybridization, may not be that much important. ಈಗ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಕಲಿತದ್ದನ್ನು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ now we have started discussing about the extra information. sp3 ದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಮೀಥೇನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ. sp2 ದಲ್ಲಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಥೀನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್. Okay, in rare cases you can expect the second example under sp2 hybridization. sp2 hybridization ದಲ್ಲಿನೇ ಎರಡನೇ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, that is beryllium difluoride. Beryllium difluoride. You already studied under that polarity of a bond ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಿ. The structure for a difluoride can be written like this: Be at the center, two fluorine atoms outside to that. It leads to the for hybridization is concerned. After the ethylene molecule, one more example. One more example is beryllium. Boron trifluoride. One more example is boron trifluoride under sp2 hybridization. Boron trifluoride. Okay, details ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು important ಅಲ್ಲ. The electronic configuration of a boron in a ground state is 1s2, 2s2, 2px only. This is 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2p no electrons, 2pz no electrons. But the trivalency of a boron is satisfied by promoting one electron from 2s orbital into 2py orbital. That is, this is in the ground state. The electronic configuration in the excited state is like this: 1s2 no changes, 2s gets promoted to 2py. Therefore, the trivalency of a boron is satisfied. 2s, 2px and 2py orbitals of boron undergo sp2 hybridization. It attains a triangular shape or a trigonal shape with a bond angle 120 degree. ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ? ಯಾವ್ಯಾವುದು ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಅನ್ಪೇರ್ಡ್ 2s, 1 2s, 1 2s, 1 2px and another 2py ಅಂದ್ರಿ, ಅಥವಾ 1 s orbital and 2 p orbitals involved in hybridization to form sp2 hybrid orbitals. It attains a triangular shape or a trigonal shape with the bond angle 120 degree. Ethylene molecule ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಾಗ 121 ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 120 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. After giving this much information, you should write that central there is a boron. ಹೌದಾ? ಬೋರಾನದ ಸುತ್ತುವರೆದು p orbital ಇದೆ, double shaped p orbital ಇದೆ. It should be in the triangular form. ಹೌದಾ? ಈ p orbital ಗೆ another that fluorine also p orbital. Okay. After writing this overlapping between pp orbitals of boron and fluorine, you can draw the skeleton formula BF3. Studied already with the bond angle 120 degree. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. The second example under sp2 hybridization is formation of boron trifluoride. The electronic configuration of boron in the ground state is 1s2, 2s2, 2px1 ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದೆ, ಆದರೆ ಮೋನೋವೆಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದರ ಟ್ರೈವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ, one of the electron from 2s orbital gets promoted to 2py orbital. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಟ್ರೈವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಡ್. Therefore, one s orbital and two p orbitals undergo involved in hybridization to form sp2 hybrid orbitals. It attains a triangular shape or a trigonal shape with a bond angle 120 degree. Comparatively less important. We'll go for the very important third one, sp hybridization. Sp hybridization is the third main. To explain sp hybridization, we should take two examples. First one, very important, is formation of ethine. You should remember, ethine common name is acetylene. ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಿಕನ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು ಸರ್, ಈಥೈನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಗ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಈಥೈನೇ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ವಿ ಕುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ acetylene also. Therefore, it is better to know both the common name as well as UPAC name. In order to explain the sp hybridization, we are taking an example of formation of ethine or a acetylene. Once again, ಇದು ನೀವೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಗರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಗರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ಟೆಟ್ರಾವೆಲೆನ್ಸಿ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಗೋದನ್ನು ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳಿ. how it form during the formation of ethine or acetylene, what happens? One s orbital and one p orbitals. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ, ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, sp ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದೆ. One s orbital and one p orbital involved in hybridization to form sp hybrid orbitals. It have 1/2 s character and 1/2 p character. ಇರೋದೇ ಎರಡು. ಅದರಾಗ 50% s ಇದೆ, 50% p ಇದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕಲಿ 1/2 ಆಫ್ s ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಮತ್ತು 1/2 ಆಫ್ p ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. When this type of two carbon atoms overlaps, ಏನಾಯ್ತು ನೋಡಿ. If you are remembering the formation of ethene molecule, you may feel little easy. When a two carbon atoms overlaps, when a two carbon atoms of this type they gets overlaps, what happens? Between two carbon atoms there is a pp sigma bond. ಎರಡರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ there is a pp sigma bond. ಹೌದಾ? px of both the carbon px of both carbon atoms overlaps with two hydrogen atoms. Therefore, you are getting two sp sigma bonds. But py and pz orbitals of two carbon have no atoms to overlaps. Therefore, they gets overlaps in a sideways manner. Therefore, it leads to 2 pi bonds. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ನೋಡಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೆಂದಿ ಅನಿಸಿದ್ರೆ try to simplify. Our intention is to take the sp hybridization by taking an example of formation of ethine or acetylene. Electronic configuration of carbon ಹೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ. During the formation of ethine or acetylene molecule, one s orbital and one p orbitals involved in hybridization to form sp hybrid orbitals, in which 1/2 s character and 1/2 p character. When this type of a two carbon atoms overlaps with one another, between carbon and carbon there is a pp sigma bond, and this is a px will have the two hydrogen atoms, but py pz have no atoms. They overlaps in the sideways manner, therefore it giving rise to pi bonds. It attains diagonal shape. ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಡಯಾಗೋನಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಅಟೈನ್ಸ್ ಡಯಾಗೋನಲ್ shape geometry or linear shape. It attains diagonal shape or a linear shape with a bond angle 180 degree. ಇಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ರಿ. ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡಿ ತೆಗಿರಿ. px of 2 carbon here, py pz of 2 carbon, one is hidden. Between these two there is overlapping. ಬ್ಲೈಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾವುದು ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ 2 ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ there is a pp sigma bond. ಹೌದಾ? px of 2 carbon atoms overlaps with the 2 hydrogen atoms, no doubt, but py and pz orbitals of both carbon have no orbitals to overlap. They are overlapping in the sideways. This is py in those. Clear? This is pz. Therefore it leads to pi bonds. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಬರೀತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. CH triple bond CH bond angle is 180 degree. ಹೌದಾ? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಟೈಪ್ ಅದ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. This is sp sigma bond, this is sp sigma bond. ಸೆಂಟರ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು pp sigma bond, ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕೆಳಗಿರೋದು pi bonds. ಹೌದಾ? There are 2 sp sigma bonds, there is 1 pp sigma bond, and there are 2 pi bonds in ethine or acetylene molecule. Very important. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಹೇಳಿ. sp hybridization, formation of ethine or acetylene, electronic configuration ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಡಿ. During the formation of ethine, 1 s orbital and 1 p orbital involved in hybridization to form sp hybrid orbitals, in which there is 1/2 s character and 1/2 p character. When 2 carbon atoms of this kind overlaps between 2 carbon atoms, there is a pp sigma bond. I shown here pp sigma bond, and px of both carbon overlaps with the 2 hydrogen atoms, sp sigma bond. But py and pz orbitals are no hydrogen atoms, therefore overlaps in the sideways manner leads to pi bonds. It attains diagonal shape or a linear shape with the bond angle 180 degree. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಷನ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಸೇಡ್ ಮೇ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಮಚ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೂ ಬ್ರೀಫ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Another example under sp hybridization. Another example under sp hybridization is beryllium dichloride. Beryllium dichloride. sp hybridization dalline mattonddu example number 2, that is beryllium chloride andre saaku, understood, dichloride irutte. Beryllium chloride, that is BeCl2. It is written as BeCl both side. Again it attains 180 degree with the linear. Electronic configuration of beryllium in the ground state is 1s2 2s2. beryllium ತಾನೆ 1s2 2s2 ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದೆ. How the trivalency satisfied, let us bother. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium. Electronic configuration of beryllium in a ground state: 1s 2s 2px 2py 2pz ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ, there are 2 electrons in 1s, there are 2 electrons in 2s, no electrons in 2px 2py 2pz. ಇದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಲೇಬಾರದು ಟ್ರೈವೆಲೆನ್ಸಿ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಅನ್ಪೇಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ when beryllium attains excited state, two electrons of 1s and 2s gets promoted. One electron, sorry, bivalency, no, one electron from 2s gets promoted to 2px. 1s2, 2s1, 2px1. Therefore, the bivalency of a beryllium attains. It attains a linear shape with the bond angle 180 degree. It is there in the diagram. Listen, nodi. Second example under sp hybridization is beryllium chloride. The electronic configuration I have written that bivalency of a beryllium is attained by promoting one electron from 2s orbital into 2px. It attains linear shape or a diagonal shape with the bond angle 180 degree. It is less important. Similarly, another two hybridizations are there. Comparing to sp3, sp2 and sp, they are also less important. But instead of asking for 3 marks, for 1 mark they could ask the geometric shape and also bond angle. But it's my duty to teach you all the things because in the modified syllabus nothing is deleted from this topic. ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಏನು 30% ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದನ್ನೂ ಸಹಿತ ಇದರಿಂದ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೈಬ್ರಿಡೈಸೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ sp3d hybridization. It is to be explained by taking an example of formation of phosphorus pentachloride. Phosphorus pentachloride is an example we are taking to explain sp3d hybridization. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲಿ 5 ಬರ್ತಾವೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಒಂದು s ಇದೆ, 3 p ಇದೆ, ಒಂದು d ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ we'll bother about the hybrid configuration. Electronic configuration of phosphorus in the ground state. In the ground state is starts from 3s ಇಂದ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. Assume that it is from after the neon ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳ್ರಿ. 3s, 3px, 3py, 3pz. Then we'll have 3d xy, 3d xy, 3d yz, 3d xz, 3d x square minus y square and 3d z square are the subcells we are studying afterwards. There are 2 electrons in the 3s and 1 electron in px, py and pz. No electrons in 3d suborbital. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ 3 ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವು. PCl3 ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, PCl5 ಏನು ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ the pentavalency of a phosphorus is satisfied by promoting one electron from 3s orbital into 3d. 3s ದಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಆಗಿ 3d xy ಸಬಾರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ ಗೆ ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ pentavalency gets satisfied. During the formation of phosphorus pentachloride, ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ 1s orbital ಇದೆ ಹೌದಾ? 1s orbital, there are 3p orbitals, sorry, and 1d orbitals involved in hybridization. Those are involved in hybridization to form sp3d hybrid orbitals. sp3d hybrid orbitals it forms, okay, and it attains trigonal bipyramid shape. Look at the shape. It attains trigonal bipyramid, diagonal bipyramid shape with the bond angle 90 degree. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹಾಕೋಣ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಓದಿ. Fourth type of hybridization we are taking sp3d. In order to explain that one, we have taken formation of phosphorus pentachloride. First you are bothering about the electronic configuration of phosphorus in the ground state and also in the excited state. One electron from 3s gets promoted to 3d orbital. Therefore, pentavalency of phosphorus is satisfied. During the formation of a phosphorus pentachloride, one s orbital, 3 p orbitals and 1 d orbitals involved in hybridization to form sp3d hybrid orbitals. It attains a trigonal bipyramid geometric shape with a bond angle 90 degree. ಅದರ ತಕ್ಕ ಹಾಗೆ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. The last hybridization is sp3d2 hybridization. That should be explained by taking an example of formation of sulfur hexafluoride. These two hybridization I can repeat once again in the next class. Before to the next class, you must perfect about sp3 by taking methane, sp2 by taking ethene, sp by taking ethine ಅನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಇಫ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಐ ಮೇ ಕಾಲ್ ಯು ಟು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಟುಮಾರೋ ಸೆಷನ್. ಐ ಮೇ ಕಾಲ್ ಯು ಟು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್. Once again I am recalling you, it is compulsory to everyone to attend the online classes of tomorrow's session. ನೀವು ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಎನಿ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಪನಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಟು ಒನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ to attend the online classes in the tomorrow's session. Thank you.